for joining us and taking time out. Something that both of us are passionate about retail and how they should not burn their fingers in this market. Your basic thoughts.
So basic thought is this, what I have tweeted a long time back, that investing is like milking a cow and trading future and option. Whenever we are talking about trading, that means future and option.
Yes,
so
yes.
trading is like milking a bull. So it is so tough, so tedious, so difficult. And success rate, as we all know, that success rate in F&O, future and option, is 1%, hardly 1%, even below 1%. So it's a very difficult task. People don't understand. They come with a dream, and they are treating this trading, whatever platform we are getting, like a gambling.
Yeah.
So I think gambling is more easier than making money in future and option.
Okay. So what Vijay and I have done, in fact, I spoke to Vijay and we prepared, it's mainly Vijay's thoughts on what are the basic rules which you should follow. So these are 10 rules that you can see. And we'll discuss all of them: education, senses, courage, retention, partners, stop loss, quantity, fundamentals, luck, and logic. Let's take it one by one. Let's start with education. So what's the basic tenet of education while you are doing stock market trading?
You see, there is a code of mine which is like this, that no academic degree can guarantee you success in a stock market. So I was talking about investment. Now trading is very different than investment.
Yes.
So what I mean to say here, that suppose if you are a CA and MBA or Harvard educated, or you are an IRS or IAS, so you have this notion with you that you are very educated and you may be successful into investing, but that does not guarantee you that you will be successful in trading. Trading is altogether a different animal. So and I have seen many educated people, the majority of educated people lose more money than the people who think and who are uneducated in this market. Because educated people have this notion that I understand balance sheet.
Yes.
So that is their problem. And trading is a different education altogether. It has nothing to do with what you have learned in your school or in a college or your university. It's a different study altogether.
Absolutely.
So that is why one should not be in this notion that okay, I am a chartered accountant, so I can be successful in trading.
Yes. So one should still read some basic trading psychology or some stuff like that.
Yes, trading syllabus is different.
Yes.
So you have to study syllabus of trading.
Syllabus of trading.
Yes.
But
Then
don't
you can
assume
be
that just because you've done MBA finance or you've done a chartered accountancy, you will be a successful trader.
Then you are more actually in a danger zone, on the contrary.
Okay. And trading is a full-time profession.
Of course, full-time profession, discipline and focus and everything is required, like a tap in Hindi they call it.
Because see, the reason I say that is in the last episode, Nitin Kamath made a very good point that, and he has all the data, of course, that those who trade for a living actually have a poorer track record than those who have some basic source of income. So that's why the two actually don't gel, because on one side you're saying that trading is a full-time profession, but if you make trading as your only source of income, then you are struggling on 30th. If you've not made money, how would I put food on my table, and how would I pay my bills? That bit of and that impacts the trading as well, I guess, at some point.
I have also said somewhere in my course also that don't be dependent on the income of stock market. Forget about trading. You should not be dependent on the income of your investments also.
Okay.
That won't allow you to hold your shares for a long time. Because if you have to pay your bill on 30th, then whatever profit you are making or loss you are making, you have to quit. Right. So trading is, again, it is a faster. It is like it's like it having a speed of, it is supersonic speed. So of course, if you are dependent on the income of a stock market, then you are in trouble.
Okay. Now let's go to second one, which is senses. The 10 rules that were there. You are saying KYS is more important than KYC. Explain that to us.
So now what I mean by the know yourself is more important than filing your KYC with your broker. So before filing your KYC, you should understand yourself, that have you cut out for this thing or not. It is applicable in investing. So as I am always repeatedly, I am saying that investing, if the rules in tradings are more, difficult than investment. So you have to understand yourself. Like what happens now, the moment you get into a trade, from the same moment you become a different animal. You become a different character.
Emotions take over.
Emotions take over. Then
Yes.
your fear, your anger, your worries, your depression, your disappointment. Then what is the purpose of your life? So what would you do with even if you succeed?
Is there a bit of a, like you saw in trading, is there a bit of a buyer's remorse as well? Why did I buy this? And as they say, it happens, right? The moment you buy it, it starts to fall, and the moment you sell, it starts to rally. So how do you handle those sort of emotions?
No, that is why you have to understand your emotions. Like every time you indulge into a trading in a trade, and suppose if your senses are, your emotions are not helping you, if they are not supporting you, I can write it down that you will be unsuccessful trader.
Okay.
Because all your emotions should be aligned for a successful trade. If you have fear in your mind, if you have worries in your mind, if you have confusion in your mind, that means that is a signal that this trade is going to be a failed trade.
Okay, fair point. So that's on senses, and in that one very important point that you make is run today to come back, and no ego in market.
Yeah.
Because ego can be fatal.
Yes.
Have you had any experience?
Of course.
In your early age?
Whole my life I had been experienced this thing only.
Yeah.
You know what happens? No, people actually they get into a trade, and although they know, suppose this is what, if it falls down 5 rupees or 10 rupees from my purchase price, I will quit. But they don't quit because the ego, because you can't receive that loss.
Yes.
I have learned this in my childhood. You know that in Hindi I would say that ghata